Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Hunter Hayes. You're watching 5Q4.
Another almost perfect, didn't work, but totally worth it.
Taylor Dia, I'm so glad you asked, and I'm happy to answer. My absolute favorite place in the world to disappear and write is Hawaii. I go at least once, if not twice a year, for like a week at a time, and disappear and go off the grid and just spill my guts. And it's been the start of a lot of great, and by great I mean songs that really mean a lot to me. It's been a start of like a lot of song concepts that I end up bringing into other co-writers, and there's just something special about that place. My favorite lyric from One Good Reason is probably, is it freedom when the space that you want turns into a prison? I know the line's trying really hard, but it's just, I was really proud of that. I was really proud of that line. I feel like that's kind of what you feel. You get out of a relationship, I need space, and then all of a sudden that space becomes like emptiness. So that's my favorite. Michaela Edson, great question. I think this album's full of difficult songs that I don't mean like I couldn't figure out what to say. I mean like I didn't know if I should play it for anybody, if I should send. I know that Dear God, I was under the assumption that if I sent Dear God in to the label or management or anybody on my team, they would immediately try to convince me not to put it out. And I was just prepared for that. I was prepared for everybody to say, this is too much, like you can't release this. I'm glad I was wrong. I was dead wrong. But I think that's the first time that I've ever played a song out live and felt like I desperately needed to like pull my parents aside and just talk to them for a second after I sang it, because I didn't have a chance to advance them and warn them about it. And I definitely had a long conversation with Dad after I played it the first time, just because I had to explain myself. But so as far as difficulty writing a song, if the song's difficult to write, it shouldn't be written. If it's difficult to figure out what it's going to do or figure out how you explain it to somebody, then it's probably vulnerable, it's probably good. So I'll say Dear God kind of set the bar though, but it definitely set the bar in such a way where now I want to go for something even more transparent, more vulnerable. I want to keep, that's the new bar for the honesty moving forward. At S. Bob, you're so fired. That is not a fair question. It's not okay. Not okay. Pick one. Why? That's impossible. I would perform and write under a ghost name. Loophole. Well, Emily Fish, I need a lot more time than I have, but I'll summarize it with this. I think the album for me was about shedding weight. It was about letting go of some things. It was about getting rid of some walls that I felt like I was stuck behind. It was about moving on. It was about finding myself again. It was about all of those things. And yeah, it took a while to kind of get where I needed to be and get to a point where I was being truthfully me. But I think this album is about that journey. It's about the successes. It's about the failures. It's about the things that went well, the things that don't go well, the things I still can't figure out. So yeah, it's just about, transformation, I guess, and shedding weight. I think that's the biggest theme, is like weightlessness. Guys, thanks so much for all your questions. It was great talking to you, with you, at you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Welcome to the Wild Blue.